All right, so I'm gonna explain this setup later, but and I have to be quick while I'm in here because it's reading time. So I'm sorry, I'm being loud. I'm currently downstairs in my living room, and that's not exceptional. I'm still within range of Wi-Fi, but I'm on my DSLR. But then things start to get weird with my setup. Like I've got cables running in different ways and stuff like that to where I should be able to take this whole thing with me out of the house, away from the Wi-Fi, and still be able to run my DSLR as my streaming camera while I'm walking out there. So let's try it out. I do have, well, okay. So I'm gonna start packing stuff up, and we'll see what happens. I've got my backpack here. This is the laptop that I'm using for the stream. Right here, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my backpack. Put cables, try not to unplug anything. Okay, so I got a power supply. Gotta grab. Don't come unplugged. All right. Looks like, yep, looks like we're still connected. So I'm going to go ahead and put the power supply in here. Okay. All right, so I've got the power supply in here and the laptop. I'm going to zip it up. And this is a DSLR cable that's running to the camera. I'm going to feed it in here a little bit more so that it's not quite as long. Okay, so now I'm going to put the backpack on. All right, and I think in order for this to work, I do need to take my wireless keyboard and my wireless mouse with me. So I'm gonna do that, and my iPad. So I've got those things. It'll look strange walking out here. Got my camera set up on a switch pod. So I'm gonna close that real quick. There we go. All right. And we are moving. Y'all keep reading. Don't mind me. All right, moving through. We're going out the house. I'm gonna have to adjust the lighting on my camera to account for how bright it is outside. So give me just a second. Bear with me here. Sorry, that was the chairs moving. All right, do I look like a ghost? Yeah, it's pretty bright. It looks like, from what I can tell, it looks like we're still streaming. I'm gonna find a spot out here. I'm going, this is my backyard. Actually, you can't tell. Hold on just one second. Okay. All right. Yeah, so this is my backyard back here, and I've got this neat little bridge that goes into what we call the wilderness. behind the house. I'm still streaming, it's still working. Okay, so through the woods, make sure I don't get snagged. All right, so I mean, at this point, I'm still close enough to the house that I could still be on Wi-Fi, but let's hike out a little bit here and get away from the house. So now I'm taking you, this is my like back behind the backyard, and we have just this long expanse of road and wilderness, and it's kind of nice. Like, we can come back here and hike. We do that every once in a while as a family. The boys love to come out here and they build forts and play games and stuff. It's pretty great. It's kind of nice, like in the middle of a suburban neighborhood, we kind of have this wilderness escape. All right, so I'm pretty far away. I'm checking, and it looks like we're still streaming. So that's awesome. If you're watching, by the way, if you've been keeping up, and I just as confirmation for me, if you want to say hi, I would love to know that I'm still able to like actually communicate with people. That would be awesome. So, all right, this isn't bad. I'm gonna try to stop at some point up here and kind of like turn the camera around and maybe do some different kind of shots. Hey, Alana. This is funny because Alana actually lives in our neighborhood. Like, I should theoretically be able to walk this setup over to the Ammon's house, which is pretty cool. So once I get up here to like a little bit more of a clearing, we'll turn the camera around and I'll take some shots of things and see how it works. It's a nice day. It was raining a little bit, so it's kind of muddy out here. But like all along here you can see deer tracks and stuff. All right, this is probably good. Try this spot right here. Okay. All right, let's do one thing at a time. I'm gonna set the camera down. This is gonna be a little bit. Oh, all right. All right, so I'm gonna. All right, here we go. I'm gonna actually try to attempt to explain my setup to you. So you can see, like, I've got the iPad and my keyboard and my mouse, and the reason I have those things is because in order for I'll take you through the setup. So I've got my DSLR. I've got a microphone on top of it, and then I've got an HDMI, a full-size HDMI output from this camera. So it's running here. You can see the cable, and it's running into my backpack where my laptop is. So it's plugged into my laptop. I also have a portable power supply, and that's plugged into my laptop, and that's important because in order for the laptop to be able to use the iPad that I have with me as an external monitor, it has to be able to work in clamshell mode, and it only works in clamshell mode if three things are happening. One, it has to be plugged into a power supply, so that's the portable power supply. Two, the laptop and the iPad have to be on the same wireless network. They're both tethered to my phone right now, which I'm carrying with me. And three, the laptop has to have a USB mouse and keyboard attached to it. So, so I figured all this out just researching it because I was curious. So that's how this is all working. I'm too scared to I could put the mouse and the laptop in the backpack, but I'm a little bit scared of accidental button pushes and stuff and it doing something that I don't want it to do. So I've opted not to do that. But this is pretty cool. I'm really digging having the ability to do this. So I'm going to turn the camera around for a little bit, take a few more nature shots, and then we'll head back to the house because I've got to go to an appointment. Oh, here we go. See if I can get this butterfly. It's kind of gotten away from me. Okay. Yeah, you see the clouds in the sky out here. It's very beautiful. Oh. Okay. Once you settle down, buddy, I'm trying to take a video of you. There's an ant crawling on my keyboard now. Alright, hold on just 1 second. Alright, I really need to figure something out with the mouse and the keyboard because it's hard to I can barely carry the iPad and carry the other stuff at the same time. It's just, it's not ideal. And now the mouse is in my pocket and it's right clicking on something. Oops. Okay. This is not what I want. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to turn around and head back. hopefully doesn't lose the connection. Should be good. So thanks for watching this little experiment. I know it wasn't like interesting the whole time because I'm still trying to figure this stuff out. This is really cool. Like, you know, I can live stream from my phone. That's not true. I can only live stream from my phone if I have a certain number of YouTube followers. So I don't think I can do that on my personal channel yet, but because I can take this all with me, if I can figure out a way to like keep the keyboard connected but stop it from, you know, inputting stuff, I could throw all of this stuff in my backpack and it'd be relatively simple, and I could take this anywhere. Like, I could live stream from anywhere I have a cell phone signal. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, I'll get back to the house and we'll sign off. You know what I could do? I think I could open up like a program that uses keyboard inputs and stuff, but like, I don't know. See, like if it hits one of the F keys, that can like switch apps and close programs and stuff like that. Wouldn't be good. But it's a little bit windy out here. I'm wondering if the microphone's picking that up. All right, I gotta hurry back because I actually need to leave for an appointment. But going back up our ramp here. Back into the house. Yeah. Oh, hi. Don't. That's scary. Nope, leave it alone. All right. Are you guys done with your reading time yet? Gotta get the mouse. Here it is. Ew. All right. Do you need to leave? Yeah, I do. I'm just going to sign off on this video. So, all right. So Anita is saying that my audio is great, but the picture freezes from time to time. And that's, I guess I should expect that because I'm on cellular data. And I think for this cellular period, we used like a lot of data. And so they're probably throttling the data right now, which means I don't have as much bandwidth. Anyways, but still like pretty cool. I might have to try it on a fresh cycle when I've got like my full bandwidth and stuff like that, so we can try it out. But all right, so that is it. Yeah, I can see now that I'm back.